What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 418. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
We just got done watching a work of fucking art to Adam.
And this certainly did.
Oh,
yeah. This week we watched Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Netflix.
AKA a painting brought to life, dude.
It was a pretty movie.
Yeah.
Dude, when he was first gonna where he was gonna animate the body and he's fixing everything, the way he was running around, the camera was swinging.
Yeah.
And he runs up against one of those big green tubes, and the camera comes in tight on his face. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're in the belly of the beast.
And then that motherfucker started screaming so loud I had to cut my sub off.
Yeah, right.
Like, holy shit. This was the sequel to Saltburn?
I think so, right?
Yeah, it had the Saltburn dude in it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Goonies.
I don't know, man. Of course, Oscar Isaac and Christoph Waltz.
Legendary.
Yeah, great performances together. But this dude brought Frankenstein to life in a way that hasn't been done in a very long time. Frankenstein's monster. I like the way that it was set up. I like seeing the perspective of Victor and then the monster. That was kind of cool.
When it got into that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
What are we doing? Hanging out in the crawl space? For some reason, there's a bunch of gears in there. We're not going to get into that. The gear room.
Yeah, right.
Blind guy teaching you how to read.
Yeah, of course.
Got it. Here's my thing. He's like, I'm stuck on this word. He's like, let me take a look. Oh, yeah. I guess he'd heard the stories so much that he just knew them by heart.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, he didn't have much else to do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's blind, you know? But yeah, I like the way that dude moved as the monster.
Oh, yeah.
Was very Smeagol. You know what I mean? But
when he was younger.
Yes, whenever
he didn't know how to walk. He was kind of walking on.
Yeah.
He was tiptoeing on a wet floor.
Yeah.
We had such a pitiful existence at first there.
It really was.
Yeah. Dude was scared.
Officer Isaac. Well, Victor was kind of a dick.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with it.
He didn't understand. It was like, dude, you got to teach him. Hell, I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks.
Yeah. And that's something you can go ahead, Trev.
Just the way that they wrote all those aspects, him saying, once he had been so obsessed with the creation that he never thought to look past that as to what would come next, being that he could create life.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I was going to say. It's he was so obsessed with that. It's just what did you think was going to happen? You take a dead brain and you put it it's not going to bring that consciousness back. I mean, nobody knows. You know what I mean? This is all theoretical, of course, but you'd have to assume that consciousness wouldn't come back. And even if it did, it's you've been dead for a while.
Well, clearly though, he didn't create human life again. He created something completely different.
Yeah.
He created this immortal, it's a creature, obviously, but this immortal being that does not die, will not die. It's the complete embodiment of the darker aspects of humanity. All the, all the emo shit about being human.
Right.
Personally, one of my favorite scenes was him talking about reading. He said he read the Bible. He said how he pissed off something called a god. Like he didn't know he didn't understand the concepts, just the story, the myths.
Yeah.
And I mean that and also in particular the scene, the chase sequence at the end where we're building back up to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And Victor's like, I need ammunition. I need, and he's like, and I need all this dynamite. And they're like, what are you trying to hunt, man?
Hmm.
And he's like, a big game.
When he gave it to him and he says, "This is what you brought to do it," he was like, "All right, run."
Yeah.
But if this doesn't work,
you're fucked,
motherfucker.
Like,
oh, when he shot the girl, I was like, it's over for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Of course I knew that it had something to do with her.
Yeah, of course.
And it was like, okay. Like she knew that dude for 5 minutes and she's willing to throw her whole life away to hang out with him, you know?
Yeah, right. But it was interesting that they didn't get, because I don't know, from me watching it, it wasn't like it didn't feel like a romantic type of a relationship.
Not like
there.
It normally is. Like she was like, she liked, I don't know, his innocence. It was just something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was different than the others.
Yeah. So, and that was an interesting way. And then I was expecting him to try to recreate the process to do a Bride of Frankenstein type.
I thought that was going to, I checked the time. I was like, we ain't got enough time for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, where we going to get the bodies?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, some parts are dude parts, but the parts that matter,
yeah, they're chick parts. Don't worry about it.
She's going to be kind of tall.
Yeah.
Dude, when he was putting the body together.
Yeah.
That was cool
really
as fuck,
cool.
right? Like, put the knee in.
Yeah.
Putting the bones together. It's like, damn, he just stuck 2 bones together.
Yep.
And he looked cool. Like the build.
Yeah.
All the scars. And
I love that explanation. He's like, we need them tall. He's like, it's all scale. It's easier to work on somebody if they're a giant, Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Well, small details too, like the fact that, everything was being worked on these giant ice slabs.
Yeah. It's interesting that a battlefield is where they collected all the parts and stuff. It's like, okay.
yeah. Like, this motherfucker might have some bad dreams. And I think he did, right? He was like talking about his dreams.
Yeah.
So he still had like the memories kind of left over.
Some residual.
But it was, kind of fuzzy, just like a dream. Like,
yeah.
And it was all the parts.
Yeah.
I was like, we're dreaming for all of them?
Yeah, right.
Like, did you really have to use a toe off a different body every toe? Like,
yeah, it's a phantom toe here, foot here. This was way better than that fish movie.
The Shape of Water?
Yes.
Oh, I was sitting there watching it, and I think I said it out loud. I was like, this is so much better than that fucking movie. Like,
yeah.
Like, if I watched those movies back to back and you told me the same guy made those, I'd be like, what? Like,
yeah, right. And whenever we look at Del Toro's his filmography here, especially over the past like couple of years, we've got Frankenstein, and then you've got, this is him as a writer. Let's just go to him as a director. You got Pinocchio, Nightmare Alley, which I haven't seen that yet. The Shape of Water, Crimson Peak, Pacific Rim, Hellboy 2, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, Blade 2. We get into all that kind of stuff. But like, would you like, most people consider like Pan's Labyrinth like the pinnacle of
peak fucking
Yeah, peak Del Toro. Yeah, right.
I think this surpassed it.
And I think so too, but I think like what he was trying to do with Crimson Peak and The Shape of Water, and I can't speak to Nightmare Alley because I haven't seen that, but what he was trying to do with those two films, he mixed together in such a good way that it created this. And it's like Crimson Peak wasn't the greatest movie, but from a like cinematography and from an aesthetic standpoint, it's phenomenal. The Shape of Water, I mean,
it was just a bad story. It didn't look bad.
No, and it's like there's a lot of inspirations that was pulled from The Shape of Water that was just a lot of the same themes and stuff, because it's like you have these two creatures that shouldn't exist, but they do. And then you have these other people that are involved in their lives in some way, that whether they want to cause them harm, they want to help them, they want to screw them, whatever, Shape of Water. But it's like it took that stuff to kind of get him to making Frankenstein. And I think that if we have to have two more or less mediocre Del Toro films to get to this, then I'm fine with it. I'm good with it.
Yeah. He also created The Strain.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Underrated.
I think if you're going to have something be one of your finest work, something, and especially with the style that he's known for, tackling one of the classic movie monsters, something that reaches back like decades into cinema, pop culture, even as far back, into Mary Shelley's novel. I mean, what better, like, he was meant to make Frankenstein.
Yeah, I agree.
He said,
or he was meant to remake this movie.
He said when he went and watched it in the theater when he was a kid, when he left the theater, he was like, I'm going to remake that movie.
I mean,
those are his words. He's also done a lot of other crazy shit because he's doing the rounds right now.
Yeah.
He told one guy on a podcast that he got chased by a UFO.
Oh, shit.
They
okay.
chased him.
Uh-huh.
You can find the clip. It's out there. And then there's another podcast he did where he said he was watching The Wire on DVD in his hotel room and he heard a ghost murder right there in the middle of the room. He said, I heard the woman being killed, like beat, like it was like the murder playing out again, a ghost murder that happened in the room.
Doesn't that happen on The Wire? Don't people get murdered?
That's what I was
Wire?
thinking. I was like, he's like, I could hear screaming, stabbing. I was like, you was watching The Wire, man, and apparently high on something.
Yeah, for real, right?
When he was telling the people this shit, they were looking at him like he was crazy. Like,
yeah.
Let's get back to the movie.
Yeah. A ghost murder.
Chased by a UFO. I thought that one was crazy, and then I saw the other one, and I was like, this is the guy that made Shape of Water right here.
Yeah, for real, right?
You run that by your publicist before you go out there and see what they think. Yeah, maybe don't tell them about the ghost murder. Nobody was ever killed in there. He's like, I know what I heard. I thought that was a strange detail too, like The Wire.
Yeah, right. It's like when I think of Guillermo del Toro hanging out watching TV, I don't think of him watching The Wire.
It's not TV like that.
No, I think of him watching like silent films from the 20s. You know what I mean, or something. Like I don't know why, but like that's not.
When I heard him say that, I was like, he's just like us. He's sitting there watching The Wire, like
mouth breathing. There's a ghost murder.
Yeah. Let me turn the subtitles on. They're mumbling.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, so within the past year, I would say, we got Nosferatu and Frankenstein.
Yeah, we're going to get that werewolf next.
Yeah, so it's a
Yeah.
good time right now, and it's crazy to me that like the best films that involve the Universal monsters does not have
Mm-hmm.
anything to do with Universal.
Go figure.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So it's great. And I'm interested to see, like, I know that we're getting the Brendan Fraser mummy, but it would be nice if they did a mummy, a proper mummy movie. We're getting the werewolf movie. It would be nice if we would get some more of these creature features,
Yeah.
It's great. I think that's what you need though, because like Universal has been creating monster movies for the past century. And there's a formula to it. There's an expectation to it whenever a very large studio has control of that property. I think pulling these people that live outside of that kind of inject their own flavor to it is exactly what you needed. And I bet Universal is kicking themselves in the balls right now for not, working with Del Toro, working with Eggers on these films. But, their loss is our gain at the end of the day. Because I'm sure they probably would have ruined it in some way. But
Yeah. They're like, you got to do it our way. And he's like, they don't have to fall in love, though. There could just be like a little bit of a thing there.
yeah, ghost
Just
murder.
enough.
Yeah. That's wild to me.
That motherfucker was strong, man. He almost flipped that boat over.
Well, and that was one of the criticisms that I've seen online, because there's been a lot of praise, but I have seen some criticisms about it, especially the day that it dropped, about how Del Toro took Frankenstein's monster and turned him into a superhero by, having this healing factor, having this incredible strength and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I didn't necessarily feel that way about it. You know what I mean?
I didn't look at it as him having powers. I saw it more of him as like being cursed.
Yes. I mean, it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Dude played God, and
he even said it, like he was plagued with merciless life.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like,
But yeah.
did we watch the same movie?
Yeah. And whenever I saw those criticisms, I'm like, I mean, people are going to pick apart everything. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But like, if that's the worst criticism that you can give this movie, I think it's doing okay.
Yeah, you went in wanting to hate this movie if you're.
Yeah.
He's a superhero. It's like, dude, it's a movie where they bring a dead person back to life. It's a fucking movie. Like,
exactly.
I thought he was cool as fuck. I liked his roar.
Yeah.
That shit sounds scary.
Oh, it was crazy at the beginning where he's like, Victor!
He was like, bring him over here.
Victor! It's like, oh, God.
Dude, if I was that captain, that movie would have been over a lot sooner.
Yeah, for real, right?
When that motherfucker said, bring him over here, I'd have just pushed his ass, like, go over there.
Yeah, I'd have been like, all right, we're going to give you Victor. Can you push us out of this ice shelf?
Yeah. I'm over here like this is not a very good captain. He's not doing the best captain thing for his men. Like,
how badass was that blunderbuss?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, right.
I started singing the song when he said get it out. Like,
yeah, right.
That thing was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That would be shitty, though, like, because he'd be like, I want to live forever. Do you really, though? And be a freak?
I mean, he started growing some luscious locks.
He did start growing some hair.
Yeah, I mean, think about it though. Like, okay,
you could put a suit on him and he'd be fine. He could live in the real world. I don't mean it's like, dude, go out there, be a boxer. Shit.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like by the time the movie, climaxes, all of his scars and stuff are starting to heal up.
Yeah, but Daddy wasn't there.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
Oh, Father.
But yeah.
Say it to me like you used to. And he did. He put the voice on for him. Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh.
But he would fit in by today's standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, so. And Christoph Waltz wanted this. There? Yeah. He wanted his brain put in there. Is that?
It's like it don't quite work like that, buddy. He's like,
yeah, right.
He said your diseased brain will fucking wreck everything. It's like, and if I'm Christoph Waltz, I'm like, maybe let's just do one to see what happens first. Like,
exactly right. Yeah.
Because like, couldn't he just take the brain out of that body?
Yeah.
Wait. Surely you can decapitate it and kill it, right?
Maybe.
I mean, if you disconnect the brain from the heart,
yeah,
it might be hard to do it, but I mean, what's he gonna do? Grow a new head or just still? I mean, because all that shit was connected. Like he wasn't dead anymore; he was alive.
Yeah.
How wild was that scene where he realized he needs electricity?
Yeah.
When he hooks the battery up and the body just kind of gyrates for a second, and it's like,
yeah.
Shit, that thing at the beginning where he's like showing the class.
Yeah.
And that thing wakes up, it's like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, if I'm in that class, I'm like, I gotta go.
Be gone with your trickery.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no smoke.
This is a parlor trick. This is a parlor trick, isn't it?
He threw it was like a bouncy ball or something.
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz, he had syphilis. Was it syphilis?
Yeah. I'm like, only if it would have been 100 years later, my brother.
Yeah.
They would have got you taken care of quick, smart. I mean, look at Magic Johnson, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's got even worse syphilis, and he's doing fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still alive.
Future's bright.
Yeah, right.
And how heavy metal was the scene of him tripping and seeing the saint?
Oh, that was awesome.
That fucking thing that would come to him and be like, "You fucked up."
Yeah. Those coffins were cool. With the faces.
Oh yeah.
Those caskets that they had or whatever. Sarcophagi.
I mean just so much like visual like awesomeness in this film.
Yes.
120 million. You could see it's there.
Yeah, I mean it looks amazing.
That motherfucker had that badass castle and was like, I'm burning it down. It was like, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, where did you get all these gas cans? Shit wasn't here a minute ago. Like,
so many gas cans. And that was an odd thing about the movie, too, is the way that they handled the passage of time was very whimsical. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because it's like this happens, and then it's like, assuming months have passed at this point, but it's just like it just picks up right there. It's just it adds more to the fantasy element to it, you know, with the way that time wasn't tracked in a serious way, I guess you'd say.
Did we ever see him eat anything?
I don't think we did.
No. Brains. I thought he's going to eat them rats.
That was his buddies. It was like, it's Ben.
Well, it was like Tom was irrelevant to the level of obsession that Victor had and thus the creature had.
Yeah.
And he also had daddy issues.
Yeah. That was
down. Like,
The movie should have just been called Daddy Issues.
Yeah. He was
how good
mean
was
to
dude?
him, though.
Yeah, but how good was dude as Victor's dad though?
Oh yeah.
He's like, he's hit him in the face with that thing, and he's like, "This is your vanity." It's like, oh god. I'm gonna give it a full star. I really enjoyed it. Would watch again. Will watch again.
Probably one of the best monster movie remakes that has come out in a very long full star from me.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Full star.
If you put this Pit and Pendulum against Nosferatu, which one gets the higher score in your
Yeah,
y'all's
I'm gonna
opinion?
have to say Frankenstein too.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Nosferatu has its moments, but once the slow burn is over in Frankenstein, it just stays on par. Like, the writing of the second half of this movie is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
He was firing on all syllables.
For real. Elizabeth.
Very seldom does a movie's dialogue really like stick with me afterwards. This one did. Like, I was chewing on it, you know?
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah. Hopefully don't leave. We'll see.
If you do, come back with more of this shit.
Yeah, right.
Right now he's filming The Boy in the Iron Box.
Huh.
Okay, he wrote it. He's not directed.
Oh, okay.
But he did write this screenplay. Like,
yeah.
Good for him.
I'm with it. So did y'all watch Vince Gilligan's new show?
I did.
Any of it? I haven't watched it yet. How is it?
I like it. It's a sci-fi show.
Okay.
And that's no giveaway. It's listed as being a sci-fi show, so.
Yeah. Well, people were kind of comparing it online to Severance. I don't know if it's because of the same network or whatever, but like, does it kind of have a Severance kind of oddity to it?
It's odd.
Okay, good.
One episode will get you. They released
Yeah.
it too, but at one, and you're like, go ahead and play the next one.
Yeah.
They put those out back to back for a reason. I wish I had the whole. If I had the whole season, I'd be finished with it.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna try to knock that out, and I've got one. And by the time Friday rolls around, 2 episodes of Dairy.
I've watched all that too.
So I wasn't. Have you watched any of that, Trav?
Yes.
I mean, so the last episode that I watched was where they pull the car up out of the ground.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting them to bring Dick into this at all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which was because I'm sitting there watching it and I was like, that's because when they say Halloran, I was like, I know that name. And yeah, I was like, okay. So, but yeah, I've been enjoying it so far.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Interesting story.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Balls in.
3 episodes out. They switched the fucking air dates. I'm glad I remember this. It comes out on Sunday now.
What?
Well, they released it. I think the first episode came out on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then that second one, they put it out that Sunday, and I think they were seeing which one did better. It's like, well, it's going to be Sunday, man. People are fucking home.
Yeah.
So they went, now every episode's coming out on Sunday.
Right.
I know, because I was like, Friday night, I was rubbing my hands together. I was like, about to fucking watch that episode of Dairy. And I go look, and it's like, what? No way.
No way.
but I'll take
Yeah,
it.
I watched, what was it, three or four episodes of season 2 of Peacemaker?
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm trying to burn through that too.
good season.
Yeah. The last episode that I watched was where he goes into the other reality and like lives out a day in his life kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then he
Cool
comes back
world.
home. Yeah, right. Yeah. And he comes back home and that's when they're bombing or raiding his house or whatever. That's how the
Eagly's
episode
fucking
ends.
everybody up.
Dude, he's like, I have bird blindness. I wasn't fucking
The
expecting
Tim
that
Meadows.
shit.
He's like, titties. So and so.
Yeah.
You go around the
boy.
back. I was like, man, we're back.
Yeah.
He's called that lady titties. Titties. And I was like, to be fair, that's what I'd call her behind her back.
For sure, right?
She doesn't have a name tag on. I'm going to call her titties.
Yeah.
You'd only said here.
And he kept saying it. Like when they're at the
Yeah,
hospital, it's like, dude, he's just in the ICU or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, all right.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Still a little ladies' man in him. Like,
Yeah.
can't help himself.
I'm interested because, they're doing that series about the DMV and he's in it.
Yeah, I've watched 2 episodes of that.
How is it?
It's all right. It's, it's a big network comedy.
Okay.
So it ain't
they
got
don't
nothing
push
like
that-
that. No,
Yeah, they
it's on
don't push that
fucking
envelope too
NBC
far.
or something. CBS.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny though. It's also got the guy from Righteous Gemstones, Keith,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
plays a completely different character. I'm like, oh, this guy has range. Like,
Yeah, right.
because he is not doing Keith. It's okay. The chair company's good. We watched the trailer for that. It's got the guy from that what was that, Friendship or what was that?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, that Robinson.
Robbins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
No,
show's funny. Their style of comedy's funny.
It's
Him
one
and his
of those
writing partner.
shows. Yeah, it's one of those shows where the supporting cast just as funny as the leads.
Okay, cool. I've got
They
a
were,
proposal.
Go ahead, man.
So the way that they are, because we watched the trailer last week, and I've been thinking about this. The way that they're dropping Stranger Things, right? Like they're going to drop the last episode by itself on like New Year's Day or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they drop the last episode, do y'all just want to do just Stranger Things for that next episode?
Like the whole season?
Yeah, like the whole season. I mean, like we could talk about the season whenever they
Okay.
break it up or
Yeah,
whatever
sure.
when we can. But like do a full series, like, overview, like kind of deal, talk about everything. Because, I mean, it's Stranger Things has been on as long as we've been doing the pod, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Right about
So-
around the same time.
Yeah. So,
We grew up with them.
yeah.
Literally. They're fucking adults now.
Yeah, they're all grown folk,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely going to watch it.
for sure, right?
Can't wait.
Like I've already pretty much disconnected, but I'm really going to disconnect until I make sure I watch all that shit.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah, I'm down.
but I got some movie news here. So Nintendo's powering up for more video game movies. During an investor presentation via IGN, Nintendo revealed it was building a framework for a consistent release cadence. In the presentation, they highlighted their upcoming releases of the Super Mario Galaxy movie and The Legend of Zelda, and added, "We are continuing to prepare for the ongoing release of movies in the future." Nintendo did not specify which of its games it is developing into films. Even though Nintendo did not name any specific films, a few were rumored in the pipeline. Universal Pictures could expand Super Mario Bros. Franchise in big ways with various spin-off films like Luigi's Mansion film. Universal Pictures is reportedly developing an animated Donkey Kong film starring Seth Rogen. A Donkey Kong movie certainly seems more enticing following the critical and sales hit that was Donkey Kong Bonanza earlier in 2025. Meanwhile, given the tease of Yoshi at the end of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, a Yoshi's Island movie could be in development. Whatever the case may be, Universal Pictures will likely reveal more plans for their Nintendo slate following the release of Super Mario Galaxy movie. There are non-Mario related games that Nintendo could be developing, both as live-action and animated properties. It is easy to imagine Metroid and Fire Emblem as live-action films, while the likes of Kirby and Star Fox would likely be better suited to animation. Nintendo recently released a cryptic Pikmin short, which could suggest the video game developer wants to turn that franchise into an animated film series. Splatoon and Animal Crossing are two other Nintendo games that can make for great animated film. I would say out of all the stuff that Nintendo has, I think Metroid would probably be the one that I would be the most excited for.
Not The Legend of Zelda.
I love Zelda.
I mean, dude, if they do that right.
Yes, of course. But
talking franchise here, people, you know?
Well, the thing with Zelda though is like, you know, each Zelda game is kind of its own.
Oh yeah.
Its own world.
Its own
you know
movie.
What I mean? Like you have Link, you have Ganon or whoever the villain is, you have Zelda, you have, you know, whatever it may be. It's all, you know, whenever you watch those videos of the Zelda timeline, it's like none of that shit seems to be connected. Like you'll have one or two games that are connected and then it just falls off the face of the planet. Where like Metroid is kind of like a through and through, you know, it sequelizes itself in the games. And I think that there's enough, I feel like it would work better as a series. Honestly.
I feel the same for and maybe it's too family friendly here because Metroid is, you know, like you could go almost full blown like
Hard R. Yeah. Yeah.
But I would enjoy a more, I guess, considering the properties, a more teen, young adult rendition of like a Star Fox.
Yes.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I imagine Star Fox in the style of like Ahsoka.
Yeah. I could see that. I think it would yeah. And I think it would do well. And also that could pull Star Fox out of its slump because I mean they haven't released a Star Fox game
what
since
the fuck,
the Wii.
Man, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Where's
right?
the love for Star Fox?
Yeah. And it's like to me, honestly, it's like in the world of video games right now, especially now that like Nintendo has its own multiplayer architecture set up within the Switch console, it would be perfect to make a great single player experience out of Star Fox and then also create a phenomenal dogfighting multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And something that is simple, because that's the great thing about Splatoon. Splatoon was like pretty much a multiplayer only focused game. It was something that like it's the ease of entry, the bar is very low, but there's enough complicated mechanics and, you know, other things that exist within the game where hardcore gamers could get into it too. And I think that they could give the same treatment to Star Fox.
Easy to play, hard to master.
Exactly. And I think that like if they were to make a Star Fox something, whether it be a series or a movie or whatever it would be, because it's got great characters. It's got, you know what I mean? Like memorable characters from playing the game. It's like that sets itself up to be a great like team buddy comedy type deal. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Saving the world, saving the galaxy. You know, like.
Yeah,
And I
the
think
same style of the Sonic movies.
Yeah,
They've already
right.
got a good look for it. Like,
Yeah. And I think like Fire Emblem would be a great young adult fantasy Game of Thrones-esque type deal. You know what I mean? I've played some Fire Emblem games. I'm not like deep into Fire Emblem like some people are, but like there's a lot of political stuff that's happening. There's a lot of, nations at war with other nations type thing that's going on. And I think that they could do some really interesting young adult version of like Game of Thrones type stuff that would be appealing to kids and also adults. Have to have a budget to do something like that, especially in live action. But I mean,
they got
if
a
it's
little
well
taste of that
made,
movie money.
yeah, right. And if it's
Wait a
well
minute,
made, it'll pull in people that don't know what that property, because Fire Emblem is a very niche Nintendo property. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, I mean, they didn't really recently start releasing Fire Emblem games in the States until like the last 10 years. So, and it's been going on for ever, you know what I mean? Like for a long time in Japan. So,
Whenever Trav said family friendly, I was like, Animal Crossing?
yeah.
Don't they own that?
Yes, they
You
do.
only get that on the Switch, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a huge market there. I don't know how you'd make They put Jack Black in it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess there could be because I mean, in Animal Crossing, you're just like trying to pay off debt.
You do. Well, that's live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who wants to watch that?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so I thought you were
on.
like on a farm or.
Yeah, well, you
have
live.
and you're just paying on your loan, like.
So, at least from the last Animal Crossing game I played, and I'm sure it's still the same, but you move onto the island, and Tom Nook hooks you up with a pad, and it's like, but you owe money, motherfucker. So you better figure out how to make money.
Away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and it's like once you get that paid off, guess what? You got another loan you got to pay off.
It's the never-ending grind.
Yeah, exactly. So
very popular game. It's like, motherfucker, you paid money to do what you do in real life.
Exactly.
And the things you do in the game offer a slow paced slice of life type gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's very rest and relaxation.
Yeah. It looked pretty chill when I saw somebody.
Yeah.
Training a cat or something. I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
So with that appeal for adults, that's where the adult audience would come in. But it'd probably be a phenomenal kids show.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to pay bills in a video game.
And that's pretty much what you're doing, man. Like at the end of the day, at least by the last Animal Crossing game I've played, it's literally you trying to make money to pay Tom Nook off. So
just over here stressing out, like, what am I gonna do? They're gonna kick me out.
And what's worse is like when you don't pay him in so long, he shows up at your house every time that you get on the game. Like when you walk outside your house, he's like, rent's due, motherfucker. What are we doing?
Yeah. Well, maybe come back over with a baseball bat.
Yeah, right. So, but yeah, I mean, they have so many properties and they could do series. They could do movies. They could do pretty much anything they wanted to. But I'm glad that they're taking the slow approach with it. They're like, we're going to do Mario. Mario did great. Now we're going to do Zelda. And that's really going to determine whether...
Well, you made me think about that. Like, I like the Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck about any of the other ones. Like, yeah. And that's not what it's going to be. I mean, it'll have to be a little bit of everything. Like,
yeah.
What was the one? Majora's Mask?
Yeah, with the meteor. Yeah. Looking at you, smiling. I'm sure that it's like whenever they do Zelda, like to me, in order to do Zelda, you have to have Link, Zelda, Ganon or Ganondorf or whatever you want to call him, and some form of time travel. Because it seems like almost every Zelda game has some form of time travel incorporated into it.
Yeah.
So
I feel like in order to do the Ocarina of Time and have like the weight, do one or two smaller stories, and then because there's there's the whole reveal that you're this incarnation
yeah,
that every time the world gets fucked up, you show up.
yeah.
And I don't know, that would be really fucking cool.
Yeah. But I'm glad they're doing it the way that they are. Let's let them drop Zelda, see how that goes, and then start branching off into, other Nintendo properties. I think that's the smart move. Because Zelda is going to be the Star Wars of Nintendo. People are not going to be happy with it, regardless of what you do with it. So,
oh, for sure.
Yeah. So, but Dan Aykroyd teases the future of Ghostbusters. So the actor recently spoke with Aaron Sagers for the Talking Strange podcast as he's promoting season 3 of his show, The Unbelievable with Dan Aykroyd. Naturally, the chance to talk to Dan Aykroyd always includes a chance to talk about Ghostbusters. When inquired about the future of the series, the SNL alum teased that we'll see more of the ghost hunting team in the near future. Well, yeah, we sure could use pink slime at any time. We'll see what we do as far as the next Ghostbusters feature, and there will be one. It's just what avenue we're going to take. I think that given creative people in the world we're living in today, how can you not factor in some of what we're looking at in terms of the human species behavior that may be looked at? Maybe it manifests itself in some kind of an evil formation. Not sure. Jason Reitman is working with the creative crew there at Ghost Corps out there in Los Angeles, and I'll be very interested to see what emerges. So it sounds like they're working on something. It says 2021 saw a return to the original franchise timeline with Ghostbusters Afterlife, a nostalgic sequel that brought back the majority of the cast while introducing other characters to definitely carry on the saga. In 2024's Ghostbuster Frozen Empire, the classic team returned again to give some help to the new characters, but the results were widely seen as underwhelming. If the franchise continues, it'll have to find a way to further the story without relying heavily on nostalgia. That they're doing. Says this is another quote. We're doing a really neat animated Ghostbusters. It'll be coming out quite soon. The characters and the whole take and the look of Manhattan is really exciting. So I think maybe there's an opportunity there for those writers to address some of the issues that we need to heal and move on with our lives.
No plug for Crystal Skull vodka.
No, which was...
He usually works it in.
Yeah, I know, right?
He carries one of those around. Like, here, try this.
I believe it. I still want to try it. I haven't tried it yet. But... So on other news here, Disney just lost the rights to one of their most underused characters, and it's great news for fans. There are some characters that have been massively underused on screen, one of which is Roger Rabbit. After appearing in a near-perfect, groundbreaking Who Framed Roger Rabbit in 1988, the rights to the character have been sitting in Disney's files, only to have resulted in nothing but a blink and you miss it cameo appearance from the character in 2022's Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. a movie that was massively inspired by Roger's only movie outing. But that is all about to change after ownership of the character reverted to its original owner, Gary K. Wolf. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a massive deal in 1988, a live-action animated hybrid movie that not only broke new ground in its seamless blend of real actors and tunes, but also saw animated characters from across Disney and Warner Brothers appearing on screen together in a way that would usually cause all kinds of legal demands. Not only that, but the movie was an almost flawless parody of the film noir genre, and its 96% Rotten Tomatoes score stands as testament to that. Now we could finally see new Roger Rabbit projects happening, as Wolf, who wrote the much darker novel Who Censored Roger Rabbit, on which the film was based, made it clear that reclaiming the rights means he can do my own Roger Rabbit project. Wolf's claim to the character has been made in line with the 35-year copyright reversion clause, which allows original authors and songwriters to reclaim their work after a period of 35 years has passed. Wolf added, any sequels that we do have to at least match the quality of the original movie. In production value and tone and script content and empathy and character development, it has to be as good or better than what we did before. That's what the fans want, and I've promised the fans that's what I'm going to give them.
That motherfucker had a calendar. He was marking the days to get that shit back. You know what? Like,
I know, right? So the book was written in 1981.
Is the book a little racier?
It says in the article that a much darker novel.
Yeah. I was imagining, I'm guessing Disney cleaned it up a little. And it was still like on the edge of.
Yeah. It says the book, this is based off the Wikipedia page, comparison to the film adaptation. The book and film feature many of the same core characters. However, the plot and many other elements of the film depart significantly from Wolf's novel. The novel is set in the 1980s of the book's publication, albeit in a strange universe in which real humans and cartoon characters coexist. The cartoons of the novel are primarily comic strip characters as opposed to animated cartoon stars. Many famous strip characters are mentioned or make cameo appearances, such as Dick Tracy, Snoopy, Dagwood, and Blondie Bumstead, Beetle Bailey, and Hagar the Horrible. Strips are produced by photographing cartoon characters. In this version, toon characters speak in word balloons which appear above their heads as they talk. Although some characters have learned to suppress their word balloons and speak vocally, to use the use of word balloons forms several important plot points. In the book, toons have the power to create duplicates of themselves as stunt doubles for risky shots. Generally, they disintegrate after a few minutes or hours at most. Roger creates one the last 2 days, although this is an exception, intending it to be as close a match to him as possible in order to be an alibi. When Roger is shot and killed by an unknown assailant, his doppelganger works with the detective to solve his murder before he disintegrates. In the film, toons are more or less unkillable except by noxious chemical dip, and with a few exceptions, shrug off even the worst injuries, while their slapstick can realistically kill humans, such as Judge Doom killing Teddy Valiant with a piano. Huh. Says in 91, Wolf wrote another Roger Rabbit book, Who Plugged Roger Rabbit. However, in the form of a memo from Valiant, the book says that Roger Rabbit and his screwball buddies play fast and loose with historical accuracy. This means that the stories do not have much continuity between each other. There is no connection between the novel and the first one, With the exception of Jessica mentioning having a dream containing the events of the first novel, this retcons the previous book as being just a dream.
I wonder why they never made another movie.
I don't know.
It was like, I just guess it was like, well, that one was so perfect. It's like, why make another one?
Yeah, I mean,
Robert
that's true.
Zemeckis.
Mm-hmm. I bought that movie on Blu-ray a long time ago, and I used to watch that movie as a kid all the time.
Whenever somebody says they got a thing for redheads, I'm like, oh, you watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit when you were a kid too?
Yeah, you know, yeah,
you should see her in Blu-ray.
yeah.
That'll be interesting. Hopefully they don't get somebody like Pete Davidson to be in it. Ralph Garman would be good.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's interesting that they took the original novel had comic strip characters and they reworked it into cartoon characters. That's genius, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? We'll see what Gary K. Wolf does with the property. And I'm guessing that him retconning the first book was, I guess, his way to try to regain control of the character or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Released another book in 2013 called Who Whacked Roger Rabbit.
Mm.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But yeah, this is wild news. And it's crazy that they didn't do any, because it's like, I mean, Roger Rabbit is kind of the Deadpool of the cartoon character universe. You know what I mean? Like, he was Deadpool before Deadpool, you know? It's like they could have really done something with that character and kind of, you know, Chip and Dale, like they said, was kind of a
little cameo.
Yeah. But like the idea and the format of Chip and Dale was just directly lifted from Roger Rabbit, where they exist in the world. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Roger Rabbit did it first.
Yeah, or for real, right?
He crawled so they could walk.
Yeah.
Now I want to watch Roger Rabbit.
I mean, I haven't watched
it in a while.
Yeah, it's so good though, man. I could sit down right now and watch the whole thing from beginning to end, you know?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But Sigourney Weaver shares details about possible alien return, a different kind of story. As reported by AVP Galaxy, Weaver recently appeared at a screening of the original Alien at the Cinematheque something in Paris. I don't know how, it's French.
Yeah.
After the screening, Weaver offered a master class titled A Lesson in Cinema, in which she described her experience making the 1979 film. Although the actor hasn't reprised her role as Ripley since 1997's Alien Resurrection, she could actually return in the near future in a sequel written by franchise producer and story ideator Walter Hill. She offered a few details about Hill's different treatment. Actually, Walter Hill has written about 50 pages. Maybe by now he's written more about where Ripley might be now. And although I've never particularly wanted to go back to the series, there's something about her experience being sidelined now, probably by this society, by this company, by this world, and being probably around 200 years old, but still Ripley, and, you know, presumably these problems still out there. So I'm going to see what happens with Walter's script. It would not be like what we've seen tonight. It would not be running around through air shafts. It would be a very different kind of story. Recently, the Alien franchise was injected with new life and a new DNA. 2024's Alien Romulus offered a worthy sequel spinoff, while 2025's TV show Alien Earth proved that the television medium could also host xenomorphs. About the latter, Weaver said the following: I loved Alien Earth. I thought it was remarkable, so interesting, terrifying, about our world, and yet you could understand. You can imagine a world where each tech bro owns a planet. It's not that far from where America is now. So I'm glad to see that Alien has legs, as they say in the business. And I think it's a very interesting time for the series. She also talks about Blomkamp's cancel plans. So this is what she had to say. Well, I think like many of us, I was a big admirer of Neil. His movie was so striking, and I worked with him on a movie called Chappie. And I loved working with Neil, and he had an idea of bringing Ripley and Newt back. It was a wonderful script, and unfortunately, it was at that point I think that Ridley Scott decided to be very possessive about the series and really drilled down on his prequels. And so I think it was a disaster for that project. We were never able to. I think Neil, in fact, just gave up, and he's so talented. I wish him all the best. It's bad whenever Sigourney Weaver's like, really. Yeah, really, Scott.
Wait till really Scott finds out this guy's working on something. He's like, we'll see about that.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm doing it first, bitch. Fuck you.
He's like, he only sits around and watches his movies. Like, he's got to be crazy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, I only watch my movies because movies they make now suck.
It's like, but you're making movies now.
Yeah.
So are you saying that movies you make now suck too?
God, I still got to watch. I need to watch that Napoleon movie.
Yeah, right.
That's a hot mess there. Like,
yeah.
Just from seeing the trailer, and it's like, I guarantee you the first day that Joaquin Phoenix got there, he's like trying to talk like Napoleon. He's like, no, just do it like you. And it's like, what?
Yeah, wait, what are we doing?
Yeah, you're giving me too much Napoleon. I want Joaquin Phoenix sticking the gum on David Letterman's desk. Like, do that.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
They renewed season 2 of Alien Earth, though.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, and that's great news. I'm glad that they're doing. Yeah. And I mean,
anytime something gets rolling, this old alien crew comes back. Like, well, maybe there's something. It's like, well, we're doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I would really like to see what Blomkamp's vision would have been. I wish that could have came. Yeah, I wish that could have came to fruition. And honestly, like, now that word's out that somebody else is working on a alien property that involves Ripley, I have a feeling that it's going to get the kibosh.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come to fruition, you know?
The fucking, the alarm's going off at dude's house. Yeah. Somebody's talking about making one. What?
Yeah. They can't do this. I have more prequels to make. So,
I wonder that at some fancy French theater they're watching Alien. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if it was the new one. Then they put her bush back in the cut. Like,
oh, that's why she was there to see that bush again
in 4K.
You know? Yeah,
I wanted to see my bush on the big screen.
Yeah, like, you can count the hairs. Yeah,
it was the 80s. We all saw it.
Yeah, it's fine. Classic returns to theaters with previously unseen 4-hour cut. Lionsgate has released a new trailer for Tarantino's Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, the 4-hour cut of the ultra-violent action classic that combines 2003's Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2004's Kill Bill Volume 2 into a single feature with some never-before-seen footage thrown in. The extended version of the acclaimed filmmaker's revenge epic reportedly removes the cliffhanger from the end of the first film and the recap at the beginning of the second installment, turn it into a continuous narrative, like Tarantino originally conceived before he split it into 2 projects, while also adding in 7.5-minute animated sequence. The trailer for Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair offers a look at the fourth film by Tarantino as it was meant to be seen uncut and unrated, with a glimpse of the exclusive animated segment, which helps to bridge the narrative gap between the two volumes. The action-packed preview ends with the release date for the epic-length version of the film, confirming that it will roll out in theaters for the first time ever on December the 5th, 2025, more than 20 years after the original two-parter. The Bloody Affair has a runtime of 281 minutes, but moviegoers will be pleased to know that a 15-minute intermission is also included in that time frame. Yeah. Spent years in the vault.
This motherfucker was like, I got an idea.
Yeah.
I need more fucking money.
we take the first one, and we take the second one, we play them at the same time.
Yeah, we put them together. Okay.
We call it one big rip. We just take we remove the credits from the middle.
Yes.
It just goes into the next movie.
Yep.
And we're printing fucking money.
We fucking did it with fucking Grindhouse. Why can't we fucking do it with Kill Bill, okay?
Give them a 15-minute bathroom break.
It's the whole fucking Bloody Affair, okay?
You're a crazy bastard.
Yeah. Somebody get fucking Quentin a fucking Diet Coke or something, and we need to settle his ass down.
I'm working on my play. I ain't got time for dailies.
Working on his play. I had nothing to fucking do with Harvey, okay? We're doing the fucking
Quit
Bloody
asking
Affair.
about it.
Yeah, nothing to do. Oh, fuck.
That's like his time spent with Harvey, the whole Bloody Affair. Like,
yeah.
damn, that's
God.
long. I like Kill Bill, but I don't know if I can sit through 4 hours in the theater, man.
It's all, I mean, if
I could just watch it at home.
I'd fall asleep. You know, they released The Hateful Eight in a 4-hour Netflix cut episodically.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they'll do the same thing with this.
Yeah. Sure,
just cut it into 4 hours, 4-hour segments, release it on Netflix or whatever streaming service, and just give it to. And to me, it kind of feels like maybe that's because, you know, Netflix was like, we're going to be working with Tarantino. We've got some stuff in the pipeline. Maybe this was what it was. And Lionsgate's like, we'll let you put it on Netflix, but first we want to do a theatrical run. And he's like, it's 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, who's going to fucking come and watch a 20-year? It's 4 fucking hours.
I own my own fucking theater, you know?
Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to fucking play it.
That Hateful Eight was really good though, because like they used different camera angles.
Yeah,
I've never seen a recut of a movie like that.
No, dude.
Where most of the movie they were like showing the inside one, and the other one they were showing the outside. It was like, whoa,
yes,
this is fucking different.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
never thought about what was happening in there while I was watching the other one.
Exactly.
I don't think this one will be like that so much.
No,
I wish got all that footage, you know, like.
Yeah, I wish it was, but like, that's the thing. The Hateful Eight, man. Like, you could watch the original cut of it and then watch that other cut, and it is the same movie. It ends the same way, but it's almost like you're watching it from like, 2 different perspectives. Yeah.
I like the second one.
Yes, yeah,
it was same. It's like you could tell he had longer to cook. He was going in there fucking.
Yeah,
you know.
He's like,
they give you that time, that day where it's like, it's got to be out by this day. It's like, fuck, man. Like,
yeah.
Got through all this so much fucking footage, man. Like,
yeah. They fucking linked my script online. I wasn't going to fucking do it.
Yeah. Fucking, what's her name? The bride.
Uma?
She told her daughter, you know, Maya Hawke.
Yeah.
She told her about working with Quentin, like doing movies. She said, keep your shoes on. I saw that this week.
I mean, it's good information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She said, keep your shoes on. It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
I need fucking feet on his fucking toes.
Yeah.
You fucking see me and Dustin done? Like,
yeah. Selma Hayek didn't know what was fucking on her foot. It was my fucking mouth.
It was a fucking Quentin Tarantino, like.
Yeah.
Like a fucking fish hanging off of her big toe, like. God.
Could you, Robert? Did she climax? Did she climax? It's like fuck. Oh. All right, that's all the movie news that I had for this week, man. I love our version of Tarantino.
Yeah. It's not far from the real one, like.
Not at all. But like, damn.
You ever go listen to that podcast he does with his buddy? I'm like, this dude's fucking crazy.
I want to hear him and Del Toro talk about this fucking ghost murder situation. So you watching the fucking Wire? You watch the fucking Omar in the fucking
what's
Wire?
your fucking favorite season of The Wire? Like,
yeah. It's like, all right.
he's like, I was on episode 10, season 2. He's like, wait a minute, there's a fucking murder in there.
Yeah.
The murder you're describing, does it sound like this?
Yeah. Pull it up. Where's Jamie? It's like, we don't have a Jamie here. It's like, fuck.
Ate all those. He probably ate some mushrooms. Was watching The Wire, so he was doing something, man.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I got chased by a UFO. And it's like, fucking UFO. Did you what? He said it was chasing him, and he said he was running like a bull or something was behind him. He was scared.
Well.
And I'm sitting here like, stop telling this story. Put it in a movie. They were chasing you for fucking putting out The Shape of Water, dude. Like,
yeah. Why did you have to
too.
release it? Yeah. Right. Is this real?
This is real.
Zombie vampires from space?
It's only got 11 views, but
hell yeah, dude. Fuck. An hour and 9 minutes. Oh, my right eye's blurry still.
Look, here's the cast.
Prescription. Okay. Yeah. Lloyd Kaufman. Oh shit. Okay. That's what we're getting. All right. Okay.
Kaufman, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, B Stream. I guess for B movies.
Yeah.
Looks familiar. This chair looks like a coffin. It doesn't look bad.
No.
You should be able to turn these off.
I mean, it knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
And I applaud it for that, you know?
Every movie that it named is not a comedy.
No. Well, the Minions movies.
Oh, it's probably better than that.
Yeah. Yeah. The Hunt? Is this the... Oh, okay.
Trailer before the trailer. I don't know what's happening. Is that wait for the cream?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but
No.
but it looks intense,
Hunting
though. You know.
somebody.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out who the bad guy is. I think it might be that guy.
Yeah. I don't know. They're all the bad guys. Mhm.
This guy's way too cool. The Memphis Strangler. I'll still come.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a minute. They're not cops. There's a lot going on here, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Just a. Uh,
Mhm.
that's a fucking trailer, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
That's a lot happening there.
Pick a plot and go with it. Like,
Yeah. They're like, what's this movie about? Yes.
yeah, all of it. Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
I'm sure this one will be strange. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
It feels like it was made in the 90s.
Yeah.
Just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Right. Oh, is this
He
meant
has
to
returned.
Bean? Oh
I
shit!
don't think they're
Okay.
allowed to use Bean versus Baby, so
Yeah.
Rowan Atkinson. Can already tell this is probably going to be pretty good. Mm.
Hmm. They don't even have him in a stroller. He had him in a
Shopping
buggy.
cart. Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh,
That
he
was pretty
still
good
got
though.
it, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they've remixed the song. I think we saw another trailer for this.
Yeah.
He's a pong shark. I never thought I would see Tyler the Creator in a A24
Yeah.
movie.
Right.
And Mr. Fantastic himself, Mr. Wonderful. Ghost Whip. I have a feeling that movie's going to be a lot slower
Yeah.
than that trailer like lays it out. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
oh, this is the Michael Jackson biopic
Yeah, I haven't seen this
trailer with his nephew playing him.
yet. Ooh.
Wait till you see the fucking sweet potato they put on this kid's face. Miles Teller. Look at this thing.
Mm.
They did Michael Jackson dirty. One of my
Looks good, though.
favorite. It does look good. It's got some money behind it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite trends right now is watching Michael Jackson impersonators react to the trailer. Like people that look just fucking like him are just sitting there with like their arms crossed watching this. Like,
That's
I mean, you could have
great.
called me. Like
Yeah.
that nose though. It's like
Yes.
if I was worked at the studio, like we watched that, it's like, did it look better in person? Like what? I mean,
Yeah,
how did y'all
right.
let this slide? Hmm. I'm already in. Is that Heidecker? We're making comedies about this now.
I know,
That's where we're
right?
at, you know. Come on, man.
Okay.
Y'all think there'll be a sing song?
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Here it comes. Look how little this shit is. You gonna book the movie?
I don't even know. Okay.
Oh, I need a reset after that.
Right.
Sensory overload.
My nose is bleeding. We've had some movies drop this week. We've had Roofman drop, Good Fortune, Caught Stealing. That's the Aronofsky film with Matt Smith and Austin Butler. Black Phone 2, Him is out, and The Smashing Machine.
A lot of good
It
ones.
was a good week for movies.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think, Trav?
I'm really down for any of them, man.
I mean, do we break out the trusty fucking generator?
Do it.
When's the last time we used that?
Yeah, I know.
Minute, man.
I almost forgot about it. It's like, how do we settle this? Because, like, I'm willing to watch any of those.
All right, let's get it pulled up. All right, what we got?
We got
Roofman.
Roofman.
All right.
And you know, that's the one where dude's in the mall.
Yeah.
Good Fortune. That's the Dude's an Angel, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Caught Stealing.
All right.
Black Phone 2.
All right.
Him.
All right.
And The Smashing Machine.
All right, we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6. You want me to spin it 6 times?
Sure.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roofman. And then Good Fortune, Black Phone 2, Him, Smashing Machine, and Caught Stealing.
Will you snip that and put it in here?
Yes.
Use the snipping tool. Ain't gonna be remembering that shit. Wait, it was Roofman, Good Fortune, Caught Stealing. Was it in order?
The two of them was swapped around. I'll drop
That's
it in
funny.
the thing. Yeah, right. And the IP address is on there too.
There we go.
We got her dead.
I would like to watch all those movies.
Yeah, right. I'm down.
Roofman just came out today.
It looks good. I like Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with the chant. Okay, yeah.
Did you watch Dexter?
No, not yet.
Well, you gotta get on that too.
I know, dude.
Add it to the list.
I'm trying to work my way through it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to pull some legacy shows up too, because I'm like, Breaking Bad's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that first season of True Detective is really good, you know, and Severance and Outer Ring, like, you know, so yeah, I'm trying to.
McConaughey and Dude are gonna do a comedy together. Like
Harrelson?
like a TV show where they're like brothers or something, like a comedy.
Like Ed TV?
I guess. I'm like, what are we doing?
Okay. I'm down though.
Ed TV.
Yeah, you remember that?
I do.
They were brothers in that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I do remember Ed TV.
That's like reality before reality.
Yeah. All right, Roof, man. Check something out.
The roof's on fire. I'm just kidding. The flag is raised.